All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we're going to get into the Dubs and 16 to Life controversy on the YouTube Yarda, right? Okay, so if you're new to the channel, I had issues with addiction and alcoholism, and I ended up in and out of jail and even prison for about 15 years of my life. And eventually I was able to get clean, and here I am on YouTube talking to you guys. So uh, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment, share the video, and hit that notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video or I go live like I'm planning to do later on this evening, you will be notified and you can check it out. All right, guys, so it is Saturday. Didn't have to work today. Wasn't really planning on making a video, but I jumped on my phone and I'm seeing all of this stuff about Dubs and 16 to Life. Okay, now I sort of follow both of them. When I'm at work, I tend to make a playlist and I'll just listen to whatever video they may have dropped on the day in my earbud. And so Dubs and Gunner were live the other night. And usually I don't really tune into these because they're long and they're drawn out. And especially with Dubs and Gunner, they're, playing music and drinking and stuff. And it's just not really my thing. But I think it was either yesterday or the day before, I seen that they were live and it said something about 16 to Life. So it caught my eye. So I turned it on and was listening, and like there was some really disrespectful stuff said. And I guess the one previous to that, even 16 to Life did a video, and he put, like somebody told Dubs while they were on live that 16 to Life did a video about him, and Dubs starts talking shit, and he says he's a P if he dropped a video on me. And I said, wow, like, isn't that crazy? Mr. Dubs, who basically reacts to everybody, right? Wes Watson Wednesday. Like, he's probably bought a car off the money he's made on those videos. But heaven forbid somebody talk about Dubs and react to him. Interesting, The thing is, now 16 to Life then dropped another video talking about how Dubs had told him he paroled from SNY. And, whether he did or whether he didn't, like, I'm a civilian these days. Like, if I were a GP inmate, it wouldn't be that big of a deal to me because I run with the woods. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I wouldn't want to be around SNY people if I were actively a GP inmate. But I'm a civilian now, But Dubs will not talk on that. And it's kind of interesting, But, the main reason I wanted to do this video is because this is a perfect example of what alcohol and drugs can do to you. I seen that Dubs dropped a video earlier, and he's being very humble. He's sober, and he's a charismatic, smart guy, I guess you would say. Like, he knows how to talk and he knows how to carry himself, but you add a little bit of alcohol and the arrogant asshole comes out, with all due respect. And that's what my channel's about, right? Like, we become a different person when we're on this stuff. And then, he's got his little puppet Gunner over there. Oh yeah, I was on the phone and this and that happened. And that's what pissed 16 to Life off, because, Dubs always says, make a phone call. Well, why would you make a phone call to the dude if you're just going to air it out in your next video? I mean, come on, guys. Like, we're not in prison anymore. And I know, like, who am I to talk? I only did 2 years, right? And some county time. These are the big boys that did 24 years in state prison. And does that make them any better than me? I don't think so. That just means they were stupid and done some dumb shit that got them a long ass term. You know, I was stupid and did some dumb ass shit too. Don't get it twisted. But, I was able to learn my lesson, and I hope that they've learned their lesson as well. 16 to Life's response, chill, was, it was, this is the way you're supposed to act, in my opinion. Even though he was exposing some things, he was still very humble. And to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen 16 to Life intoxicated in front of the camera. And that's smart. Because I seen that Dubs dropped a video earlier. And like I said, he's being very, very humble. He's sober. He's doing what built his channel to be what it is. And I was scrolling through some of the comments. I didn't watch the whole video. I watched a few minutes of it, but I said, let me jump in the comment section and see what people are saying, because he's got a pretty loyal following there, and there was a lot of people talking shit about, how they were wrong, basically, and, what they did and what they said while they were drunk. Like, knock it off, guys. Like, I know you get a lot of super chats and you get your money, but you're going to destroy your brand. And I think you got a pretty decent brand. And Dubs, a little bit of advice in my Dubs voice, I guess you would say. Come on, Holmes. You're going to destroy your brand over alcohol. There's a reason when you're locked up, if you're drinking Pruno, they don't want you in the day room. Because you become a different person. And is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to have a couple drinks and chill and listen to some music? And this isn't the first time this has happened, Holmes. You know what I mean? Like the whole Jerry incident, that one kind of pissed me off because I felt like you were talking shit to somebody that was kind of weak. And the fact that, he didn't fire back. He had his reasons, obviously, for not firing back. And, you apologize and everything's supposed to be okay, right? Well, it's not always that way, You put people on blast on the internet, and then, it's all supposed to be okay. Just, Dubs apologized. It's cool, right? It don't always work that way, Holmes, and you know that. So, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. I wasn't going to do anything on it, but then I got to thinking it was the alcohol. It was the alcohol that did all that. And, like, you got to do better. You got to do better. And, shout out to both of you guys. Shout out to Dub. Shout out to 16 to Life. You guys both have very successful channels, and you're doing your thing. Hopefully, you guys can have a conversation and mend things, because I think you guys have always kind of had a mutual respect for one another. And, alcohol can make you do crazy things, but it's in there to begin with, right? It just loosens up the strings a little bit and allows you to act how you really want to act, in my opinion. I mean, like when I used to drink, like, I wasn't a violent person on alcohol. I was a very loving, friendly, have a good time kind of guy. But that's my personality. I didn't attack people. Oh, it was the alcohol. Like, it just allows you to do what I think you really deep down want to do and say. So, and Gunner, come on, bro. Like, co-signing the conversation. You guys are internet gangbangers, if you ask me. Gunner was there. Tell him, Gunner. Like, anybody that gets in your way, you guys just gang up on and send your minions after. Like, do better. Come on, like, you guys are making a decent living, I would imagine. on talking to a camera every day. Like, it don't get much better than that if you ask me. Your commute isn't bad, right? Like, I got to drive an hour to work every day if traffic is good and back. You know, if I could sit in front of this camera and just talk to you guys and make a decent living, I'd be living the dream. But don't ruin it over some alcohol and some lives and having a good time and being stupid, basically. It's just my take on it. You know, shout out to everybody involved. You know, we're not in prison anymore, guys. We're not locked up. Like, stop politicking on each other and trying to, you know, make the other person look bad so you could look better. Just do what you do. All of your brands are obviously good because, you know, you have tens of thousands of followers and all of that stuff. Like, it don't need to be all of this. You know, I mean, this is the internet. And like Dubs always says, this could be more. What if you were to run into each other? Is it a conversation or is it more? Like, this is just internet stupid shit. And stop drinking and going live. I think it will help to preserve your brand. Otherwise, you might end up looking for a job at some point because those comments didn't look too good in there. Anyways, that's my take on the whole situation. If you haven't went over, check out their channel, 16 to Life, chill. Dubs, check him out as well. And, you know, see what I'm talking about. Like, I think they both put out good content. It's not so much on the lives, though, as far as Dubs and Gunner. Like, when the alcohol becomes involved, it's not your best foot to be putting forward. Anyways, that's my take on it. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Hit that like button, drop a comment, and let me know, what do you think? Do you follow these guys? Do you support their actions? Are you Team Dubs? Are you Team 16 to Life? Do you need to even be on a team? I don't think so. I don't think so. But what do you think? Also, share the video. Let's see if anybody has a response to what I have to say. I doubt it, though, because in Dub's words, he don't punch down, and I'm a small channel, so it's all good, though, homie. God bless you. Anyways, it's all about the company that you keep. It will either deliver you or it will deliver you. You know what I mean? Like, you could end up in handcuffs. You could end up unalived. And I'm not suggesting that that's going to happen or anything like that. But, you know, when you add alcohol and drugs to the equation, it changes everything. Just look at Dub's channel. Look at the videos when he's sober and look at the lives when he's drinking and the change in demeanor. And, you know, this isn't just an attack on Dubs, but I feel like he was super wrong on this one. And this isn't the first time. Don't let it ruin you, bro. Don't let it ruin you. Anyways, that's my take on it. Let me know what you think. Good, bad, indifferent. If you're new here, subscribe. And, you know, family, fitness, and freedom are the things that allow me to get my life together, and they can help you as well. It's just one day at a time, guys. If you're new to sobriety, welcome. I believe in you. You can do it. Don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing.